have to be very careful. Anything you eat, anything you buy, if you can go to a dairy and ensure who dairy farmer akona maziwa yake yanatoa hivi, have to ask questions, stick to that dairy farm, because also this packeted milks, you never know what
majority are not really good. I feel like we just need good leadership, because all this comes with leadership. Literally, we're dealing with leaders who are just going with the global agendas. 2025, there's a lot of global agendas that are supposed to be fulfilled, and that is one of them. Vaccinating cows. We can see lab meats being produced, being banned in other countries like Italy. We had Florida recently, they banned the lab meat, and other countries, but it's still there. They're trying to push, actually, I think, depopulation, trying to figure out how they can easily kill people.
The government of this nation bans the lab meat, which is a good thing, right?
In Florida, that is Florida. In Florida, it's a good thing. But if you try look at it literally, why in the beginning are you producing lab meat? Like, that's the question.
And probably they've been eating it all their life. You mean you can actually be selling, and then after years you'll be like, it's not good, by the way, it's not healthy. What do you mean it's not healthy? And we've been eating that all our lives.
Exactly.
Before wanze kuzia watu, see kuna cabs or whatever they have.
And that's the same.
Lazima ipitie the right people.
That's the same thing I was talking about, Jana. When it comes to, because this is white people, okay? It is white people's literally, and their culture. When it comes to Africa, it's a question, I think I was saying even today, people need to start always asking themselves, why are we the only people who need help? When did we call for help? You know, who went begging for help? Because we never say that tumekuwa affected na nyama tunakula currently. No one is and we've been eating meat and milk all our lives. Literally, like every toddler in the process of growing, you have to eat, you have to drink a lot of milk. So where did we say we are being affected, taking organic things, for you to actually come up with another option of vaccinated milk and meat? You know, so it's just going back to leadership. Everything we're just talking about is leadership. The people we have are not here to work for us. They are working for the big elites. You know,
And
they are
themselves.
fulfilling their global agendas. Because trust me, even the cows that are going to be vaccinated, none of them will Ruto eat.
Hata kula, si nilikuwa nasema,
because this guy
maziwa yake yenye anakunywa iko vaccinated.
Very fresh.
Na zenye zinauzwa, zenye zinafanyiwa nini, ziko vaccinated.
You gotta stop.
Because for real, think about it. We've never had problems with our food. Hatujai sema, hii maziwa inaniumiza tumbo. Then why all of us are why eti you guys are dumb? Alituta wajinga. Literally, because now we disagreed with him. It's just not making a lot of sense.
That's crazy. But just be careful, literally right now. Be careful. The guys who own cattle, just be careful. Even though they're giving you ultimatums, no. For the sake of people's life, honestly, you don't have to do it. And you know it's not good for you. It's not good for anybody. And we have results here regarding people who have been hospitalized because of contaminated milk. And remember, we had the poisonous rice.
Rice, exactly.
And also the oil. It has just been full,
the food
which you've been using for
forever.
Exactly. So hey, what's happening?
And think about it, just to add on that kidogo, where you talked about your point.
It's okay.
I will think about it.
Yes, as we were talking about, be careful and actually voice your opinion in regards to what's everything wrong with the government. And this is a wake-up call for us to start building our own.
But the question is, how are you gonna come to my farm, my compound, and force me to vaccinate the cows? Is that what he's planning to do? Because I'm trying to, what's the strategy? Because
that's what I was saying, they're going to give ultimatums. At the end of the day, they will tell you, and this is what, I remember what I was saying. People, some are selfish enough, because the people who actually farm for business. Unajua? Wao kazi yao ni produce milk. So, atambiwa, hiyo maziwa yako before uuze, lazima uinject. And they might, unajua, anataka do. So, it's according to you as a person. Are you able to risk? But some people are selfish. Utapata umse atafanya nini, they will have to vaccinate. It depends with I also think it depends with the person. Tukiweza kata wote, even the bigger farmers, not to vaccinate, that is a way. But if you're given an ultimate now in mchoyo, all you know is selling cows and milk, then before you upeleke kwa soko, itakuwa vetted, either imevaccinatiwa or not, and then you're forced actually to vaccinate your stuff, and because you don't care about people's life, unaenda una cause a lot of death for people. So it's really, really crazy, but I know itaenda hivyo. I know he will be pushing it more, and he's going to give us an ultimatum at the end of the day. And that's how Kenya works. Apparently they don't tell you. Unashtukia tu is already implemented. So utashtukia tu
usiku wa manane.
Utashtukia tu every farmer must vaccinate within 5 days of siju what.
Or if I don't do it, so
they
what?
Don't sell.
I will. How will you know?
Sell. You can't go to the market to sell. That's the problem. Ni kama wataeka, unajua watu wa health utembeanga.
Okay.
You know health people they always walk around. They always walk to check and stuff. So probably might not be probably they might create another department. Farmers or whatever to sell them. So ukienda cause unajua kuna kwanga na shamba za soko ya wanyama ya cows where people go to sell their cows. So probably they'll be there.
Sell and buy.
So you can't sell without maybe a vaccination, whatever, and stuff like that.
The way they did for the COVID.
Exactly.
Giving you
mandatory.
You know, and you can understand some people, not the fact that they were supposed to do it, but why they did it. You know, they were actually pushing you to the corner, right? And hopefully we can actually say no to this, because this is something we're consuming.
Na wakitupush watu wakunywe nini? Watu wakunywe soya. Inaitwa
actually,
soya.
Ile watu hipi ya kuweka ikuwe maziwa inaitwa
Milo.
Baby whatever.
Baby formula.
I don't know what's the name of that thing one like. Well, mixy. What kunywe mixy tasted nice.
Actually it was really sweet.
Ilikuwa na ilamba.
Me too.
Ilikuwa tamu.
Me too.
Kama
and they're
Milo.
still there right now. And there's one which has like chocolate in it and sugar. You just pour it and just add water. So tukiweza fika hapo basi tukunywe hiyo. That's what's up, because they've actually planned this thing, because guys are consuming milk and beef. So and there's some people like I know who love meat.
Me.
I know. Me too.
I'm guilty as charged. Imagine siku moja wamke tu waseme our oceans and rivers and lakes are contaminated, so every fish has to be injected.
They're capable of
anything. Saying that.
You saw today we have fake whales. I didn't even know we have fake whales. Like where in the ocean we have fake whales.
Are they alive?
They use them to traffic cocaine.
They're living?
They're like fake whales.
Wow.
They've been made from the lab.
I don't know.
Are they like robots?
I don't even know how this operates, but I didn't even do much research. I think I'm gonna do much research on that. But fake whales have been transporting cocaine.
That's a good person. That's a god. Hey.
What? I know, but
that can happen. What Shivanya said regarding vaccinating the
the ocean, exactly.
They are capable.
It's capable.
Waseme tunadunga vitu kwa maji. And
And
then now every water you drink, these people are very capable.
it's true. The fish, people love
I mean, they're
fish.
capable of killing the fish. I don't know if I can't remember where,
or
but
maybe they're saying it's not gonna affect the fish. But
Yeah.
the fact that it's been vaccinated and you're consuming fish.
there's a time, I don't know where in the States, there was a certain ocean. I saw that like a lot of fishes had died. The cause not known. And that was the similar time, I think, where we had the birds dying, you know, and all that. So it's crazy.
Anything
It's crazy.
is possible with this government.
That's what's happening. We also have patients have complained about a hospital infested with rodents.
Wow.
After a patient.
In the
Where do you
UK.
think that is? It's in the UK.
Wow.
I know you thought it was Kenya.
Yeah, of course.
It's like in a car, Mama
Or Nigeria.
or Nigeria.
I know.
Or Uganda.
Something like that.
In the UK, honestly, even the fact that we were talking about it in the morning, I thought it was Kenya. And actually, we were actually talking about it. And then I went and looked at the name of that hospital. It's in the United Kingdom.
Damn.
So mosquito was
Literally.
Gucci.
What's up? What's going on? You all have bugs in your hospitals?
Imagine zikuwe kubwa kubwa kama zile za paipu.
Guys.
They're actually large. A patient filmed a large mouse.
Alafu unajua panya inakulaga watu. Inakulaga. Sasa umse.
Inakupuliza eti.
Yeah,
Mimi sister yangu alikuwa analala bila kunawa. Ilimkula mdomo.
Guy.
For real, nakusikia the whole ataje na kupuliza. Usikii. Nilimkula
How does that
huku.
happen?
Sina kupuliza.
Inakukula.
Inakula pole pole yani
Even
nilea.
mende.
Nilea.
Yeah, even mende.
Nilea.
What happens with
They
that?
eat your fingers.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Uski akamka akona mark nimemkula nyama huku. So imagine zinakula watu. Umse anasema mguu yake iko na imeumia, si ndio? So mguu yake maybe iko na wounds. Imagine panya inakuja hadi hospitali.
Shit.
Doing that.
That's
Hiyo
so
panya
disgusting.
inakuja inamdishi. So umse haizi kuona kwa hiyo hospitali.
That's so
Alafu
disgusting.
zinone kama paka.
Oh shit.
Najua hizo panya zimenona hiyo si
Mbaya.
zinaishi vizuri. Because also panya is also
Thicker than you.
it represent, it only comes to dirty places.
Oh, right.
So definitely huwezi niambia
Yes.
hii ni OC na ni
Yeah.
chafu. Na unaniambia health facilitator or health facility. So how is a health facility dirty? Come to think about it. It's in the UK where we have free medication. So unapewa tu free medication with bad services. Afadhali
Maybe
basi
they're
uchaji
since
mse.
it's free, like, hey,
Kulweni na mapanya.
the hygiene doesn't really matter.
That's so sad.
It's
That's a
bad.
hospital.
In the UK.
That's a
With
hospital.
mine. Hadi
It's
anasema madaktari wana find it hard kukuja kuwa treat because hizo panya ni
it should be closed.
Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
closed. I feel
Thank
like the
you.
only solution to such kind of a premises or an organization that works like that, it should be shut down
agree.
because you don't understand. These are patients. They are under your care and they're in a facility where they should be actually taken care of, not exposed to diseases or dirt, you know, because they're trying to better their health.
Yeah.
The moment you're exposed now in a dirty place where you're trying to recover your health, are you even gonna how are you getting better? How are you healing?
I know.
How, like,
Hawezi umse atapona.
you're not even gonna be mentally like, you know, okay, because you're seeing just rats passing left, right and center.
Yeah.
Like that should be closed.
I definitely agree
If I
with you.
kukubaliwa iendelee kurun, it should be shut down.
So the patient found a large mouse carried under his bed. Daniel Hendron, 32 years old, was receiving treatment for a leg infection at Walsall Manor Hospital this week, but was kept awake by screeching mice. The dad of 3 said some nurses were too scared to step foot in the ward, and when he complained to hospital staff, he claims nurses told they reported a mice infestation. Yeah, in November. Daniel said, "The mice are everywhere. I've got an open wound. How can this be a safe or hygienic place for me? There are at least 5 to 6 mice at any time,
Wow.
any one time.
Hey,
They
Ministry of
come
Health,
through the
though.
radiators and through the holes in the walls. Holes in the walls. It's
See,
hell.
in
Maybe the ventilators?
ventilators maybe.
Right. They're saying it's normally anytime from 10 p.m. onwards. I can't
Bad.
even
My
walk
son
to
is
the
a panya.
toilet. He can't even walk to the toilet. And I have to wait in a pot because I don't want a mouse
Imagine it
running up my
disgusting.
leg.
Because also they are in the toilets. You know, zinaishingi hadi ndani ya choo.
shit.
So you might go to shit and then
Oh
it's on
my.
your ass.
And then you know snakes also like rats.
Yes.
So the laws of his snakes. But imagine saying she
Imagine.
loves snakes.
Yeah.
What?
I do. Like, why not?
Ndio naongeza nao nyota.
What?
Hapana.
No,
I pass.
Scratch that.
I pass. No, I don't like
But
snakes.
just any other animals.
No.
It's because you've been trained like snakes are evil.
Snakes
But they're not.
zinakula watu.
I get it, but actually some don't.
Hapana.
No, I don't
Like,
care.
It's like the dog. That dogs that literally like.
I don't
Would
care. I
definitely
think
eat you.
was it you tuliendanga na wewe tuliendanga na snake.
Eh,
Remember?
I
Hey,
don't
that's so
like that
disgusting. Like
They're
Slithering
actually
shit.
harmless.
Unapata tu kwa kiti ya mtu.
But you know,
tafadhali.
a
Please,
snake
John.
would not do anything
Imagine.
to you until you actually maybe want to try to like kill it. A snake can be on that couch like for years, but you'd never. I'm just saying, but you'd never know until you try to like attack it or something.
Hapana.
You remember that lady, the video who saw a snake on the pathway and just carried it back on the grass.
Huyo unajua alikuwa anasema women na snakes.
White?
So those
She's
who-
white?
I
Of
know.
course. What do you
mean?
expect?
What do you mean by
It's
that?
white people. White people are weird. Like just
But
weird.
snakes are harmless.
No.
Snakes are harmless.
Maybe to you, to me, no. Thank you.
But also women are snakes, so they were friends.
Come on.
Na best friend yake.
Are you kidding me?
Kumbuke Garden of Eden.
Oh, by the way, tulipewa matunda na nyoka.
Exactly. So alikuwa like, we've done this
Na
before, come
tukakubali.
here, baby.
But nah, me, I really
That's
hate,
what
I don't
say
like
as a
them.
comment, but there's many other animals.
I don't even like talking about snakes.
Me too. I feel like they scare
It's
me.
creepy.
So creepy. Kwanza zinakaga kwa kona.
The colors.
They're pretty colors.
No.
They're very colorful.
No. Let's
pink,
move on,
yellow.
please. From
They're
there,
very nice.
let's talk about rats.
Ndio, rats are better.
Yeah.
Eripanya.
But not in the hospital.
I know.
Not in the hospital.
I would choose a snake over a rat.
Those patients, number one, what are you even doing in that hospital?
I know.
Like, why are you staying in a place where there's rodents
Only wako
already?
broke.
Please,
Yeah.
it's free healthcare, right?
Yeah.
In the whole of UK.
Go for another
Europe.
hospital.
Please, hey.
Sindio?
Hey.
Eh.
Love yourself.
They close it. I feel
Exactly.
like the Ministry of Health, uko UK,
Wako-
is so mediocre. It's just giving mediocre vibes because I'm like, our whole United Kingdom has hospitals, and then they're saying
Kingdom.
they called for, I think it's what, pesticides or whatever, in November. Saizi ni January.
Imagine.
Sincerely,
3
4
whole months.
Hata hiyo si tu yezi leta wale watu wa kunini. Mimi nilikuwa na kwani hizo vitu
Yeah.
watu ni expensive.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Si wanakuja tu wana spray the whole hospital.
Yeah.
Close the hospital for 2 weeks. Maliza
Yes.
mapanya zote.
Yeah.
Like the heck.
They're just
We didn't have
lazy.
to know about it.
I think our Turkey.
They're not concerned.
They're
Don't
not.
know about it.
Because
It's
we
so
have
true.
directors kwa OC. Like what the hell are you doing?
That is so true. And
Yeah.
then, as I'm winding up to the next topic, Daniel says that the mice seem to have taken a shine to him and kept coming under his bed, making it impossible to sleep. And then he says he hasn't been able to sleep. He's worried he'll wake up and find a mouse chewing my leg.
Yeah.
They're so
Shit.
loud, they screech at night. I can't believe a
you.
UK hospital in the 21st century is infested with mice, and patients have to live with it.
Bro, I can't believe you're there. Get the hell
You
out.
deserve better.
I
Search
know.
for Joe Mosquito.
I know.
Let him take you to the hospital. He goes.
He goes.
There's no
And
rodents
this is
there.
why Woody Myers said he tweeted, Africans in the diaspora start telling Africans the real truth about this nation.
Mm.
We rarely hear about such things.
That's true.
Nataka
Yeah.
kwenda UK kwa mapanya.
Because you're in Sorutas here.
course.
You won't hear that.
Soruta is
You just see
here.
the beauty of UK
Yeah,
and
we're
all
gonna
that.
snow
The slang.
And
Yeah.
slang and handsome men.
Taggerin.
I know.
You
No,
don't hear
that-
about
Oh,
anything about maybe hospitals or anything else. I don't know, groceries, I don't know. You'll always hear about the glitz and the glitters. But also we have 190,000 acres of grazing land affected as Isiolo wildfire rages on for 6 days. There's been a lot of fires recently. There's
Recurrence.
been a lot of
Also angalia ni
fires.
Isiolo ni northern part. What are they doing over there?
Mm-hmm.
Because northern
Grazing
part.
land. Is it
grazing
about
land,
the whatever we
exactly.
share?
NRT.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Definitely.
Makes sense.
So NRT is Nilanda, ni organization. So they lie that they are coming to actually carbon. I think
Storage.
they are coming to store carbon.
Netflix and Meta.
Yeah, they're coming to store carbon. So Amanda in northern parts of Kenya, and they've acquired a lot of land. Hadi watu wanafosiwa to move from
Yeah.
their places.
Damn.
And then
Oh
you
my
know
God,
this
this
is a
is
dam
it.
enough for wametokiwa
This is
out.
it.
Wako like it's helping out. We are creating money to help us build schools around us. And uji Kenya wanafanya kwa hizo mashamba zenu. All they want is continue stealing. And alafu unapata land penye wako is green. Penye wameka tu kwa is green. Alafu hii side yenye watu wanaishi si green and it's the same land. And then you're saying yours is filled with carbon monoxide. Like,
And it's not good.
And
They're
it's
trying
not.
to store carbon. Okay, since they produce a lot of carbon dioxide, Netflix, all these tech companies, so how they're benefiting by actually, because it's not good for us,
human consumption.
right? So what they're trying to say, they're gonna is it reciprocate that by acquiring land in a natural
place that is not full of carbon.
So you're buying. Keith, explain this to us. It's like you're buying shares.
Unabuy land pahali unasema sisi tuko na carbon hapa mingi.
Yeah.
So acha ni buy nimebuy land penye nitakuwa naeka hiyo carbon yangu huko. So meaning I still can continue doing my business the way I am. So definitely I am acquiring land in Africa for free, and I also am doing because most of the time when you have places where there is carbon, you're not allowed mostly. I think shares in a reduce.
Yes.
So if you're carbon like
Yes.
if you're like carbon 100, and then you say I have a place in Africa, I can actually take my carbon out and put it there. So in a reduce, so nasema okay, so if it's 100, there is also 100.
Yeah.
So my place is free. I can actually do what else. I don't have carbon anymore. And then you find the places that they go to actually put their carbon or whatever, which is a lie, because hakuna carbon yenye iko.
Of course.
And carbon is actually really good because inaidianga mamiti, soil, and exactly photosynthesis and stuff like that. So when was carbon really bad?
We are carbon.
And
We
then
ourselves.
they've gone to the part of the country that people are not really awakened and educated. They're even asking what is carbon. And the president signed this amendment. If you watch the documentary,
Wow.
he did.
Alafu nashanganga mbona huko tu lands inanga watu
Thank
wamezibai huko Northern Mandera watu
It
nashanga
has been
mbona
fenced. And there was that story of the son who was saying his dad took the cattle to graze on that land because it's green and it's good, and he was shot dead.
He was shot dead. Na ni
Wow.
land
Your
zao.
land.
Imagine aliona babake akishutiwa na maybe atakuwa anajua hiyo land ishachukuliwa.
Damn.
It is
It
just
makes
so
sense. This
sad.
is like it's fresh news right now.
You see all
That's them. That's them.
Yeah.
That's them doing all that.
Definitely.
In the
We
name
have
of the
here-
climate change, part of their
Yeah,
agendas
climate
again,
change.
climate change bullshit. Because I remember that was the summit that was held. The climate change summit was held in Kenya. That was last year. Let's not forget. Was it last year or 2023? Not sure. But we had the first Africa Climate Summit held here. We saw, of course, bunch of leaders who came, and that was the motion. Carbon emission. That is what they've been talking about. We need to go to places like, I don't know, where there's plenty of trees, get rid of them. We need to do this, get rid of them. That's why we have logging off of trees right now. We see our ancestral trees being taken down. The bamboo trees, you know. I've never seen anyone can take down the bamboo tree.
I know.
But since Ruto came into presidency, that is what he's been doing. So apparently, they were taking the bamboo trees, I think in Italy, if I can remember the article very well. And as we were importing Napier grass.
Na inatusaidia na nini?
For what?
Unajua bamboo trees you can build.
Wow.
And you
Imagine.
make like a lot of
Imagine.
stuff.
We're taking bamboo. Do you know how expensive
It's
bamboo
expensive.
I think
is?
we have a lot of grass.
Yeah,
And what the hell
for
is
what?
napier grass going to
Who
help
are we
us
feeding?
with?
Thank you.
Literally.
Which cows?
I
It's
know.
the fact that how they carry us in their minds.
Damn.
Yeah. And actually, a lot of people, it's not a lie, they don't know about these things. we
Able
can
go through
say.
the comments I hear.
Actually, there are comments, let me see.
In fact,
But also the fact that we have KWS, who allegedly or hypothetically they are protecting. They've been put there to protect.
protect. Alafu angalia ni grazing land ya watu. So when you confire, people will have to be forced to move to other places.
Kenya Wild
Think about
Service.
that,
Kenya Wild
yeah.
Services has been actually working together with this regime
Sindio?
since the beginning. Which other case I think see kulikuwa na kesi ya sijui KWS was trying to sell which land. It was something to do with the national park, and they came to defend themselves. They said, nah, this is not what is happening, but it had already happened. It had already happened.
Right.
The deals were signed, money was given or money was taken. So Kenya WS actually is working together with this current government to actually steal lands.
That's a fact.
Kenya KWS actually still are the same people who should be checking why Tsavo National Park is being mined. No one is talking about this. That story ilisha even iko chini ya maji. Kenyans are quiet about it. Those who still remember and understand what's going on will talk about it or maybe try to hint about it, but
Plus, let us not forget, they also sell, wanaendapo kama poachers, wanauza skins za wanyama, wanauza horns and stuff. They do a lot of bad businesses. So Kenya Wildlife is not actually for people.
That's for
Literally,
sure.
it's not helping at all.
That's what's happening. And it's sad
my God,
because
Lee.
we were doing that research in regards to the companies that are basically involved in the carbon storage in Kenya, and we realized actually because the money that it's a lot of money, oh my gosh,
Pesa
that
mingi.
they're getting here in Kenya, but it's not reaching to the common
Mwananchi.
the owner of the land. Oh my God! I'm looking at the statistics. Those companies are part of the government, so they're basically pocketing all that money.
Of course.
Exactly.
Oh my, it's so sad.
It is sad.
Oh, man.
It is sad. Kwanza hiyo story ya kushutiwa na ni shamba yako.
I know.
It is so sad. I feel like,
Imagine
man,
kuchukuliwa shamba.
I'm waiting for 2027 elections. Oh my God, I'm excited.
Just because there are few people wenye ni selfish kwa society, wao wana get, na hata pesa wana get is not even anything equivalent to pesa zenye wana make hapo. So mostly these fires zinakuanga northern parts sana. It's not the first time nimesikia. It's that is Isiolo or
Yeah.
Isiolo si ndio kwa kina Chris ama?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Shamba yao imechomwa.
Oh my God. No.
Piga simu home.
But it's 190,000 acres of.
Imagine.
People said no. They're like, no, we're not giving out this land. You never know.
Yeah.
2027.
Yeah.
We're there. Like,
And then it's
okay, I'm not gonna be
land.
there.
I know.
I'm gonna watch and report. But 2027, man, I can't. If youth won't go crazy, then I don't know when revolution is gonna happen. But if we're not taking Ruto home, these coming 2 years, man, we failed then.
Right.
We must have really failed, and the elites really must want that man to be in power because of his corruption level, like because he has the highest level of corruption. But we must take that man back home. Like we must.
You know, this guy, I was going, Joby ndio alikuwa kwambia pale back office. Alikuja akasema not even 50% of Kenyans understand the projects and bring. So
I
all the
know.
people who are just talking here, hizi vitu zote mnasema ni propaganda. Amuelewi hata kenye inafanyika government projects, you just know to yap and criticize. That is your president.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally.
Yeah,
Say that
2027. Man, that's my prediction.
And it's hurting and it's
because
it's
still in the northern parts of Kenya where they're still in oil.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We have politicians paying goons because it is in the northern parts of Kenya. Actually, if you listen very well, you'll hear rumors of Al-Shabaab, Al-Shabaab coming from Somali. No, it's never Al-Shabaabs. It is the politicians who are paying the Al-Shabaabs to kill people, continue stealing oil as they transport it to wherever they are taking it. Because there's a lot of oil in the northern parts of Kenya. There's plenty of lands like what we're talking about. And majority of the people there, I don't want to say they are ignorant. Because we saw actually during the Mandamano in June, that was last year. They came out and they were demonstrating too.
Mandera.
In Mandera. So I don't want to say like they are dumb, but I'd also say they're not really exposed to, when it comes to like ornament or rather ownership of assets, let's say land and bunch of things, I'd say they're really educated on that. But when it comes to vitu zingine, we know it's the same places. Actually, there's lack of schools. Children study under trees. Same places. Same. There's no hospitals. Nothing. So it's all an agenda, and you're going home. Like you must go home, Ruto. You're going home.
There's a reason why we mentioned about Somali. The reason why Shimani shared the fact that Kenya has given access to all nations visa-free, except from Somali
and Libya. I don't know
why. By the way,
I wanted to ask, what did Somalis do?
What did Somalians do to Kenyans?
And Libya. I don't know what is happening down there.
I think we need to check the relationship Kenya has with Somali and Libya, the historical relationship. Then from there, I think we can understand why
the two countries.
Yeah.
Because you've mentioned about the Al-Shabaab thing, and you're saying about they're saying with Somali people trying to get access to Kenya. Yeah, that's what I was thinking
But
about.
also it's funded at the end of the day. So it's like a very long story at a certain point, because also we've seen also Kenyans who are part of it. So we can't actually just call it, oh, it's Somalians doing it alone.
I know.
And stuff like that. But just to tell you guys what he said, he said, according to the survey conducted by KNBS, nearly half of Kenyans do not understand flagship projects by President William Ruto. The research meant to find the popularity of the state's project, such as affordable housing program. We don't know what that is about. We are dumb. we are stupid, Mr. President.
You're deducting my salary, you're calling me dumb. Are you crazy?
It's crazy. You're already deducting salaries of people, and then
Hey.
you're saying they don't understand. Was conducted across the country, and data exploited that 28.2 million adult Kenyans. The results found that 13 million respondents, represented 46%, neither have an idea about the initiative nor understand the initiative. So that is housing. Further, it reveals that half of the rural dwellers are not aware of the project. Considered one of President Ruto's flagship initiatives, while in urban areas 40% of Kenyans don't know about it. Okay. Other projects being pushed by the government include SHA. People don't understand SHA. All right. He says massive livestock vaccination. Alisema tuelewi pia hiyo. Anasema Kenyans don't understand. And of course he talked about the university funding. You remember?
Right.
What
Yes,
university
yes.
wakikata
Remember
model.
Like
He
one
was
wa-
being asked
there was
question
so
and
much
he didn't.
help.
No, the university funding model yenye alienda sasa
He was
alikuwa
in a
anaenda
rush to build universities.
eh.
Why?
na alikuwa kwa conference na
Yeah.
student leaders and everything, and they were asking me question, why are you in a rush?
Yeah.
Education is work.
Yeah.
You're finding ways to actually steal from people each and every day, you know. He also says, which was halted by the High Court in 2024 among others. So he's just trying to say we don't understand what is happening. All we do is here.
2027, honey, you will understand. You're going home. You're going home. Man, it's so sad to see. Have you been seeing the frustrations
I know.
Kenyans have?
Exactly.
Yes.
Like the frustration, it's so there. Like the moment a Kenyan ukianza kuuliza tu mtu uko sawa na mtu anze kufungua roho, you see the frustration. Like
I know.
there's so much frustration, there's so much people are expressing disappointment of this government. People are expressing the pain, the economy pain. You know,
wamejaa.
it's crazy because ebu kumbuka kama story ya SHA, right? So pia ya tuelewi.
Amesema
Atuelewi SHA, it's not working. The doctors themselves are saying this shit is not working, and they're telling us it's working.
Nani juzi tu au mamade walikuwa
Yes.
wana complain je. So watu waelewi, watu tu ni maumbu wa wanamuaga
Shit,
tu.
man.
Oh, you guys you just like talking, mostly these Gen Zs. I'm telling you, we're in a world where people are smart. They will read everything.
Yeah.
They will do research,
Yes.
and they will ask you the questions.
And we'll
which
go
you
back
are
to
not.
we'll go back to your words.
Exactly, and he's not ready to answer this question. So you find it's hard. Oh, wanaelewa. Oh, wanaelewa.
Anastuka.
Yeah,
It's a shock.
shock. Yeah.
Like they do really understand. I thought we were just going to find dumb people like our parents who couldn't just allow and just do anything.
No, babe.
Hey,
Times are different.
Times are different right now.
It's a different time.
I
It's you
know.
pack your bags and go home. Allow the youth to take over, you
And
know.
the fact that talking about the SHA, it was actually very something you can know the end results to it, because in the morning she talked about how the next day the government will just come up with a conference and be like, we're sorry, you know, we've been trying to work on this.
And that's what they did.
But if you've been setting up
Give us time.
you've been setting up a new system or technical thing to work, you should be testing it before you take it to the
For months.
Exactly.
For
Yeah.
months and months, even
Yeah.
for years. Useme tukichange hizi system hazitaikuwa chini, hazitaifanya nini.
Exactly.
How do you bring a whole system and then you lie?
Yeah.
It's an international
Yes.
problem.
It-
So how is this?
Yeah,
SHA
she
is
said
international,
that. She said
aje.
that
See, it's
worldwide.
Kenya.
We're like, what do you mean
What the
it's
hell you mean?
worldwide?
And that is why you think unasema man, how I say walitupima.
That's why I say it's only, I'd say again, it's only in Africa, probably the way Trump said it. It's only in Africa where these kind of problems you'll find them, you know. Only because if you go to we're just talking about China, development in China, the infrastructures are crazy.
Exactly.
Shit. And look at us. Like you expect in China with all that development, all that for them to be having a system that is actually that is gonna fail and affect patients.
Right.
In the US right now, Trump is a president. You think he's gonna allow that type of damn bullshit
Will
because of
not.
Ruto?
He will not. Probably in China,
Ati now-
wamezaliwa wameanza kuwakia wameanza kutengeneza nini wakiwa watoto.
Facts.
Systems, by the time the systems are like 20 years projects, ndio wana implement. In Kenya, they use a few unqualified probably engineers and IT guys, give them 2 months time, and then we have a new system, a way to steal money from fellow Kenyans, because SHA is just a bunch of people. How do we call it? Cartels.
Yes.
Ni cartels too anaibia watu. Bunch of cartels stealing from people.
It's not working.
Cartels
What do you
from NHIF, walitolewa. We have new cartels in town, SHA, and they are working definitely with the government to steal from people. That's why when the systems were down, how much did you steal? Think about it. Pesa ngapi lienda kwa hiyo system when they are down? Because now you can't access anything.
Yeah.
People have stolen money, people have paid.
Already paid.
Exactly, people have paid
Literally.
with cash. Hiyo
Yes.
time yenye the system is down.
Yes.
Ile pesa yenye
Yes,
alifaa kudibiwa
but-
na imeenda wapi sasa? Imeenda tu hivyo.
I don't think they're
Exactly.
refunning that money.
I hope you see, like the way we have the energy of Burkina Faso, or rather Africans who are understanding what is happening. The energy is protecting. I'd say the energy of those who know what is happening, of course, which it's many people, not just from Africa, but I'd say also, of course, the diaspora people. That energy is protecting Ibrahim Traore from being assassinated. That's why there's so many attempts. Now, if you look at Ruto, the energy this man is receiving, not just from Kenya, but those who are also understanding what is happening in Kenya. This is a hateful energy, which I hope transitions to death.
From Ruto or from Kenyans?
From Kenyans
From everybody.
and everyone, those who actually understanding what Ruto is doing,
Okay.
I hope that energy of hate,
Yeah.
this desperation, anger,
Yeah.
crashes a plane.
Think about
I'm just saying.
Joke. Did you say crashes a plane? Think about ona venye mse alikuwa amenona.
Wow.
Venye anakaa sahi.
Stress.
Stress.
Ruto?
That's it.
Yeah.
Whoa. I
Yeah.
didn't know it was him.
And he foreshadowed a lot of things that was gonna happen right
Wow.
now.
And at this time,
Eh,
that man was still
naangalia
evil.
saa hizi venye anakaa, you just tell this man
He's
is not
stressed.
happy.
Yeah.
He's stressed. Because sometimes
forced
you
to do
wake
some
sometimes
things like
you look
he
at you're
knows
like,
they're not
man,
good.
you're human enough. You know, hata kama
It's
you are
not
the
right.
most
Yes.
biggest animal, you know very well this is not it, but you
Yeah.
can't say anything about
Yeah,
it.
it's a
You just
fact.
itakukondesha.
Yeah.
Hauna
Uzuri,
peace.
our YouTube channel, we're in the States, we're not even in Kenya. So I hope the plane crashes.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah, we're not in
God.
Kenya.
Yeah, we're not in Kenya. Are we in Kenya? No.
What is
No.
Kenya?
My country is Kenya, yes, but I don't live in Kenya. Kindly.
In diaspora.
Yeah, come find me. I'm in Florida.
Oh my gosh. As you're almost winding up this beautiful, amazing afternoon, this amazing conversation, Corazon Kwamboka advises fun. She says there's no shortcut. Go to the gym and work your whole body. She says, known for a curvy physique and fitness journey, Corazon addressed a fan on her Insta stories on Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, who inquired about the secret to attaining a flat tummy. And she spoke about the dedication and the effort it takes to achieve a
I know a
healthy,
way.
toned body
I know a way.
rather than
Get a-
relying
get a
on
good
quick
doctor.
fixes
Okay.
like slimming tees or waist belts. One of the questions I get asked her, she says, and I hate, just work out, please. There's no exercise for a flat tummy specifically. No tea, no belt, and no magic unless you go to the surgery route. Just work out and eat right. Corazon advice. The fitness fanatic further highlighted the importance of full body workouts over targeting specific areas. According to her, the body's response to exercise depends on genetics and consistency. Lastly, she says your body will respond how it wants to respond, depending on your genetics. Stop looking for shortcuts.
Also, it's
Go to the
mental.
gym and work out your whole body, and you'll see results progressively.
I don't know if I'm going to find that. I was just telling Shmani and Christine right now.
Okay.
For you to be able to work on your body, which of course sometimes it's hard to control negative thoughts. We're humans, it happens. Sometimes we're gonna have, especially maybe if you're going through something,
Yeah.
you might see you'll see some changes of course in your body and all that.
Yeah.
But again, it's all mental. There's a book I've been reading, I think for the past 1 year. It's like understanding the psychology, understanding the human psychology. So I always read it sometimes just pole pole. I can read a few chapters and understand, oh, so this is why people reason like this. That's why people would behave like this. It
If
has
you're trying to gain weight?
no,
Or
it has
Human
it's a book
Oh,
called
okay.
Understanding Human Psychology,
Okay.
explaining how people reason,
Okay.
how the cells in your body sometimes react, and how your body responds to those cells. You know, so if you have a negative thought of saying, because I've seen that to me also, if I tell myself or I see a change, and then I start saying I'm losing weight, then it sticks in my head. Actually, for real, I'm gonna start losing weight.
Alright.
Like I start losing, I see a difference every day. I'm waking up like, damn, I'm really losing weight. But the moment I start telling myself I'm gaining weight and trying to do something about it, but still mentally I'm confident and telling myself, hey, I'm getting better, I see change.
Yeah.
So number one, it starts with your mental, you know, how you think. How you think affects every body cell or everything, every cells of your body.
Yeah.
So I'll be very careful with your thoughts when it comes to your body. Secondly, I'd say what she said about exercising. Of course, there is so many procedures right now. People are going to remove their fats from the belly,
We
getting
have
it to the
lipo.
ass. Yeah, liposuction, exactly. You can of course work out. Getting a flat tummy doesn't
Amazing
come easy.
injections, yeah.
Yeah, how you eat as well, because you can't be eating junkies every day and you want to get a flat tummy. You have to, shout to Rono, I even heard her say this, like these meals, you have to start eating things like fruits, you know. For her, she's been saying she's been surviving actually the 1 meal or 2 meals a day, and which personally I've also, like, I'd say right now I've been eating 2 meals a day, not 3, and which if you start actually training your body, it adapts pole pole. If you start trying to make a change, your body is also gonna make a change. So you can't be just there and where and you want to have a flat tummy.
Niliona pia Rono said that ukitaka to lose weight, it's not also about workout. Mostly workout don't work so much. It's like 20%.
Yeah, she
80%
say that.
is the food you eat.
True.
Each and every day. So unaweza enda kwa gym, umejinyonga kwa gym 9 to 9. Lakini unakula vibaya. You will never utaona change.
Tabaki tu hapo.
And then also Corazon is a fitness enthusiast. So definitely she'll definitely tell you to go to the gym, which is not bad. It's I think it's also good even for your mental. Gym in
exercise is good, yeah.
Ina reduce stress. Sometimes people go unatoka tu gym unasikia nimetoa a lot of toxins in my body. Unajua. So definitely hakuna shortcut. If you don't get a good doctor, baby girl, just work out. Hakuna story ingine ti. And also genetics. Some people don't go to the gym and they have fine bodies. So it will definitely depend. But most of the time you must even have that fine body.
Yeah.
But usaidiki bado na hema vibaya. So exercise is really
important.
It's really important in somebody. Madam wanasema ulifanya nini kutoa tumbo? Nili work out kila kitu. Ya tumbo tu ni gani? Eti vaa belt. Vaa siji. Bro, utavaa belt na utakuwa tu na hiyo katumbo. Hata vae belt 10.
Consistency.
Green tea. I don't believe in
I don't believe in that shit too. That is drink green tea every day. It's gonna please, honey, work out. You know?
It does work out. It does work.
I feel like if you mix with some lemon and then consistency. Consistent. Because like you expect 5 days. Yeah.
Every day.
But you work out also on the process. Ama tu ni green tea peke.
Green tea, but it depends. I don't know about it, but I believe if you have a really big belly, it's not gonna work. You have to work
course.
hard.
Yeah.
But if you're okay, like you wanna really have that, it can work. But if you have like a lot of fat, you have to go and work out also.
Consistency is really important.
And drink the tea like that.
And I feel like madem ni delulu sa nyingine. Instead of tu kuwa unadhani eti nikikunywa hiyo green tea alafu ni vibe belt.
Excuse me.
Nitakuwa flat. You can't put in work. Stop shortcuts. You wanna be like, if you wanna, unaona Corazon venye naka. Hey, mwili zenye tunaona, in fact gym is the best way. Angalia Matieno.
That is so true.
Even if you want an anti-aging medicine, working out. Imagine working out, because me I've seen I love watching videos. My algorithm is always like some types of workout, because I try I'm not consistent personally. I try. You've been doing good. This week I've not done anything. Last week I was consistent. This week I've not been doing anything, but I'd say I've seen that also with myself, because there's times I'll start working out and I see my face just looking good, you know, just toning, you know, sana the face. You'll make some, if you notice, ama ukijiangalia vizuri utaona kuna difference when kwa nakaa last week na leo, and that's the exercise. And I've seen also like also about my algorithm on Instagram. There's a video I bumped into. This lady was big.
Okay. Hizo transitions inakuwa
like like she was really mpaka niko like, hold on, how did you shift from this to this?
I know.
Like this is crazy, because she was alikuwa anakaa funny.
Unampata, this is 2 years.
like, and then boom, gym, she looks younger, pretty, she's very curvy, like, what? Workout, please.
And also regarding what you said about it's mental, for me I always say you cannot lie to the subconscious mind.
Sure.
And that's why you have to be really careful with your thoughts. Subconscious, you can't. It doesn't know if it's a joke, if you really mean it,
It will take
whatever,
it.
it will take it, and you're gonna manifest it. Which you said about
Sure.
everything is about your mental.
Your
Or,
thoughts.
yeah, literally your
Because
thoughts.
unajuanga hata kuna time ingine unasema guy na feel niko na ball una ball na
Yeah.
unatapika
Mbaya.
unakonda
What?
Yes.
so and then you go like
I know.
sina alafu unanyesha mental guys it's
so
just
true.
it's mental you get whatever you tell your mind
Yeah.
it's what
Over
it becomes.
It's over
I
and
think
over
that was
and
me
over.
before
It's
my
gonna
menses
manifest.
this month. Like, I was puking. Look like nini inaendelea. Wa hapana. Imagine bila kukata.
Ni
Nilikuwa
mental.
naamka tu na pika niko like
Mental.
man, this is it. Nimepatikana this time. This is it. Like I was very sure this is it. Nikaanza kupiga hesabu venye naambia. I was like, let me just take the test and see what's up.
Right. You have to be careful about everything you're thinking. Literally, be mindful about that. As you're winding up, literally this beautiful afternoon, we have news and updates regarding a school closed after students storm principal's home and damage car over poor KCSE grades.
Come on.
Twende kwao.
Mbaya mbaya.
Twende kwao.
Mbaya.
Unakula fina unatupea D.
Oh my god.
Nani anasema twende kwao? Ni London boys.
So
Twende
they
kwao.
say a week ago, parents stormed the school seeking answers over a large number of Y grades, something that has reportedly never happened before. The KNEC literally awards Y grades to students whose results have been cancelled due to the examination irregularities. So in the results released on January 9th, a total of 840 candidates countrywide had their results cancelled. And he's saying his house, on the other hand, bore evidence of being stoned with all the window panes
So utajua ni nani?
broken.
But think about it. Kama we ni fala.
Bana.
Headmaster anafanya nini? Ulipata hii yako tu safi.
Right.
Headmaster has nothing to do with your why. The only problem is kama maybe alter vitu mliandika. Unajua?
Yeah.
Because amwezi canceliwa watu 20 ama watu 30 na school. Probably altered. But kama ni D zenu.
Acha nikwambie, I remember for
Watu ni danda.
for-
Acha nini na principal.
I don't know, sometimes Dani ni udanda because me I remember sometimes some teachers are really bad.
Maybe wali
Some teachers are really pathetic. For us, I remember in Form 1 we dropped, see normally people are supposed to choose drop other subjects in Form 3.
Yeah.
Us we dropped physics in Form 1, like the whole class.
Yeah.
The whole class. And we said we're not doing physics, we don't want to know physics teacher. Cause and it was so sad. That was I think umescore kila kitu right. Then it comes to physics, ukiangalia kitabu notes venye ziko venye ulikram na kila kitu umeandika be the same. So how is this wrong? How can the whole class be wrong?
Because
Shmani.
maybe mliko.
No. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Either ni Form 1. Form 1 unajua una try ya kwanza hiyo first term like you try na kushine pia na results zako nini. Because I remember Form 1 I really did amazing.
Kama tu mwalimu wenu
But
alikuwa
physics, sisi wote tuli drop. Trust me, we never did physics.
Yeah.
We never. So I believe that can be
But
possible.
look at it, Joby, from a space of.
But
so
the head
ndio
teacher,
wanama-
see on exactly. That was what I was to say.
NEC
Right.
wanachagua
That was what I
all
was to
teachers
say.
all over the world.
Yeah.
Unapata shule maybe hata ni mwalimu mmoja. So you want to
That's
tell
okay.
me ndo anaenda kumark exams like
Hey.
yo if he was trying maybe he altered results mlipeana si zenye alisubmit alikuwa na zake and then you know when they go to mark your results at NEC if your results are the same like uliandika kenye uliandika index 1 ako hii room index 29 ako ile room ingine and they've used the same words
That is so
ni
true.
kuiba at that point mnapewa y as a school
Ah.
but exactly wezi niambie iti the same thing I'm thinking job we
Use
might
the same.
but we're using the same words
Yeah.
irregularity somewhere and that's where the principal is at fault but kama tu eti mlifail
I also feel like the message
You
is
literally failed, you shouldn't do that.
The message is we're in a different era. It's a different generation. So stop messing around. You saw that's the message. That's the message. Stop playing. Like, no, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying the truth. The because teachers love messing around also with students. Like, unaweza pata wanafunzi wamekuwa tu wakivumilianga bullshit za huu principal. Wewe tunakungoja. Like, we're waiting for you. You're wanted. And we're gonna find you, you know. So I also saw another video. That was, I think, Jana, or I think that was yesterday or Monday. It's on one of the students were beating up a teacher. Wakipigana. Sasa for me, I was like, it's the point that the teacher anarudisha ngumi. Like, anachukua kiti.
Protect himself.
It's okay, but it's not allowed. That is not how you're supposed to act as a teacher.
And as students also.
Exactly. Yes. Why are you beating a student as a teacher? There is a difference between punishment and getting physical.
Was it the... Sorry, I think I'm getting this wrong. The students are attacking the teacher?
Yeah, and he threw back the punch and even took the chair.
And then wakamua unapiga boy. Sasa wote wanakupiga. It was drama.
That's what's happening.
And people are very happy on the comments.
I know. It's a different time. Like, stop playing.
Watu wako na anga na walimu. Mimi niko nao Mr. Yugi.
Saying the last pointer. The Teremi High School in Bungoma County was indefinitely closed on Tuesday, January 21st, following student unrest that took place on Monday night. To express their frustrations, they stormed the principal's home, damaging his property, including a house and a vehicle. Images showed the badly damaged vehicle with the windscreen and glass windows completely crashed. That's what's happening, guys. But as they've said, if the principal is not on the wrong, no need to do that.
True.
Honestly, but as they're saying, they're expressing their frustration and also the grades that were cancelled. They're given why, so literally.
Why kuna irregularities because ungepata D lakini why ni irregularity so probably alichange kakitu somewhere ama tu akona maheta wale na tu shule inaboni ya Mr. nani cha tu imagine.
It's a different time. That's what you've been told, Annie. If you're a teacher outside there, be careful.
You know, being a teacher, guys.
Yo, you're not touching my child. Me, I'm gonna, even my brother. Me, the day I'm gonna hear my brother's been, hey.
Mr. Blackwood is saying exactly, Shimani, that explains it well. And then exactly at Joby, that exactly it with the fake terrorists. I think it's Somalia, Libya. And then yes, Joby, everything starts as a thought regarding the working out and everything to do with looking amazing. And it's your diet, folks, as we talked about. Exactly. But that's it, family. Remember,
keep mind your diet. Stop holding forks. You just live
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
It's Popeyes.
To follow us on all social media platforms for amazing, inspiring, awakening conversation. It has been Tubonge. I'm sending you so much love and light. Focus, be intentional. Remember, you are the change you need to see in the world.
Much love, family. See you guys tonight on the Africa Today show. Excited about the conversation. Trump is making me happy. I don't know why. I'm just loving Trump. But have yourselves a beautiful day.
Little shorts.
Yeah.
But of course, guys, see you next week on Wednesday. Definitely. Bye, guys.
Sorry.
See you guys tomorrow. But of course, every Wednesday we get to talk about everything. Much love.
Much love.
Feel the freshness.
And I'm reaching out to all of our brothers and sisters on the African continent. You're tuning into Black Hot Fire Radio.
Much love.
Nimekata. Allah. Come on.